right now, I see that you guys offer more than just whiskey. So tell me about the different products that you offer.
Yeah. So whiskey, that's obviously why we got in this business. Right now, we mostly have rye whiskeys. Our flagship product is our 101. It's a blend of 2 different mash bill ryes, a 45 rye and a 95 rye. We blend it to taste. We also have a cask strength, same base mash bills, but we leave it at cask strength. So we are looking at a slightly spicier, more rye than bourbon type of profile. In the 101, we really lean on the 55 rye to make a sweeter offering. The cask strength that we have out right now is actually my favorite. If I were to blind taste test you on the 2, you would. I mean, I'm gonna spoiler alert. You would probably guess that the cask is the 101 because it's as smooth as it is. We also do a lot of finishing with our whiskeys. When we are evaluating our barrels, if it doesn't get earmarked for 101 or cask or a single barrel, we'll put it into our experimental finishing series, and so we'll put stuff in, in just different types of wood. We have some French oak, we have some European oak, we have some sherry barrels back there. We have some single malt as well that, and we'll just kind of mix and match everything, see what happens. Are they all winners? No. Some of them are really good, how the wood plays with the whiskey. So that's really fun to me. I love that experimental stuff. Outside of whiskey, our coffee liqueur is the jam. It's by far a bestseller. It exists because my wife was tired of me going to the store just to buy coffee liqueur to make White Russians at home after we open.
Why don't you just make it?
That's exactly what she said. Why don't you just make one? You own a distillery. Like, okay. And so we have a great partnership with Cat's Coffee, also local to Houston. I'm not sure if you know about them. They're a great partner with us. Maybe just a mile or 2 away from here off 290.
Okay.
But we get all our beans locally roasted from them. They come in here. We turn GNS into the coffee liqueur. It's real smooth, just like it is. Great in White Russians, great in espresso martinis. And then we also do weird stuff like we have a limoncello. We have an Amaro that was made.
Before we go on that,
sure.
I asked earlier about this limoncello, and
Sure.
I need you to talk about your volunteer work.
So for those of you listening at home, a limoncello is a very standard digestivo. It's a liqueur. It's an Italian liqueur meant to be drunk after a meal.
Okay.
Or as a palate cleanser in the middle of the meal. It is 3 ingredients, maybe 4. It's GNS, which is your high proof vodka, water, lemon peels, and simple syrup. That's all that goes in it, right? And but it takes so many lemons that even if I wanted to pay my staff to do it, it would take us a year to peel all the lemons.
Right.
So instead, come on in, guys. So instead, we bring in the neighborhood. We have a couple volunteer shifts, probably 30, 40 people at a time. They'll come in and we'll just peel lemons for 3 hours. And, there's plenty of pizza and cocktails to be had.